Hey Jeff, can you see that? I don't know if I can get the angle on where you can see it. But then just in case you can't, that says 20 below. That's right, 20 below zero. Hello everyone, this is Steve from Coleman Here 2 channel. I'm going to be reading from Matthew 4 today. And I'm going to be stopping periodically because as I was reading this last night, it's interesting how it parallels with what Satan does today. See if you can recognize some of this stuff, and I'll stop and talk about it. But it's kind of one of those things, you know, he's been doing this for so long, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But so here we go. Matthew 4. Then Jesus was led up by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. And after fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. And the tempter came. Isn't that interesting that Satan comes at your weakest possible moment, right? And the tempter came and said to him, "If you are the Son of God," and by the way, I read some commentary on this from a couple different people, and a better translation isn't "if" like he didn't know. Satan knew he was the Son of God. If you are the Son of God, command these stones to become loaves of bread. But he answered him, Jesus answered him, right? It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God. Every word. We're going to hang on his every word. Okay, but check that out. How Satan's first stop was to appeal to the flesh, satisfy the flesh, feed your flesh. You know, yield to the desires of your flesh. Then the devil took him to the holy city and set him on the pinnacle of the temple and said to him, if you are the Son of God, again with the if you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, he will command his angels concerning you, excuse me, and on their hands they will bear you up, lest you strike your foot against a stone. Jesus said to him, again it is written, you shall not put the Lord your God to the test. Okay, so right there, it's almost like when Satan took God's word. Make no mistake, Satan knows God's word better than we do. And he took God's word, distorted it and twisted it and tried to use it for his own good, right? His own thing. And you see that everywhere you look. It's like people are living for themselves, and some people at some point get to the point where they go, well, I got to figure this thing out and do this, try to figure out if God is real or what his deal is. You know, they kind of get to the point where they're going to pay God some attention almost. And right there at every turn, right in the middle of false teaching and cults and religion and legalism, everywhere you look, Satan is right in the middle, distorting, twisting, and misusing God's word. A shell of truth filled with lies, because God's word is truth. He takes that truth and mixes it up with all his lies, because he is the father of lies, right? Okay, so then Jesus said to him, wait, okay, I read that part, sorry. Where did I leave off? Okay. Jesus said to him, again it is written, you shall not put your Lord your God to the test. No, I read that. Okay. Again the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory. And he said to him, all these I will give you, if you fall down and worship me. Then Jesus said to him, Begone, Satan, for it is written, You shall worship the Lord your God, and him only shall you serve. Then the devil left him, and behold, angels came and were ministering to him. So now that if you're born again, we still need to protect ourselves, because Satan will come along and attack us and try to appeal to our fleshly nature, to our pride and our desire for, our greed and our, pride and the whole thing, right? That's why it is absolutely crucial that we put on the full armor of God and humble ourselves before God. Because if we are humble and content and this world has nothing for us, Satan doesn't have anything to offer us, this world is a foul taste to us, and there's nothing that it can offer us as even a close second to our desire to have a relationship and serve and be obedient to Jesus Christ. When we get to that point, Satan has nothing on us. He can't. When our mind and our heart is fixed on obedience to Christ, this world and the father of this world, the prince of this world, the father of lies, whatever, the deceiver, Satan, when he has nothing for us, we won't fall. We won't fall because our heart and mind is fixed on him, on Jesus. So he can't even tempt us with anything. He can't, like he tried here, fall down and worship me and I'll give you all this, as if Satan had that all that to give, But when that has no appeal to us, I don't want that. I don't. You're asking me to turn in my gold for dirt? I'm not doing that. I'm serving my King, King Jesus. All right, see ya.